Welcome to the Grips 8, where we share the most recent rumors and insights into the engineering, science, and technology of the future. Funded by the European Space Agency under its Future Launchers Preparatory Program, FLPP, this project is set to bring a massive injection of talent to this region of Spain. The company was founded in 2011 by Raúl Torres and Raúl Verdú in Elche, Spain. In August 2017 the company moved its headquarters to the Elche Industrial Park for the assembly of the Miura-1 launch vehicle. In 2013 the company closed a $1.6 million investment round, including a seed contract with the Spanish government through the CDTI, Center for the Development of Industrial Technology. The European Space Agency has pledged its support to PLD Space, a startup based at the Universidad Miguel Hernández Science Park in Elche, to the tune of €750,000 for its project Liquid-Propulsion Stage Recovery. These funds will enable PLD Space to carry out both ground and flight testing and mature its technologies to the point of being able to make its first space launch. The startup will be joined by the company COMET Ingeniería in Valencia and the Basque technology center Tecnalia. PLD Space, Payload Aerospace SL, develops space technologies to provide suborbital and orbital commercial launch services to payloads and nanosatellites. The company is privately held and based in Spain, close to the city of Alicante. PLD Space is developing two reusable launch vehicles called Miura-1, the first recoverable launch vehicle in Europe, and the Miura-5, a 25 long two-stage launch vehicle capable of placing up to 300 kilograms of load in a 500 kilometers low Earth orbit. It is a significant achievement for the Spanish private space company, especially as reusable rockets are hard to manufacture, let alone develop, despite the shift to sustainability in space ventures now. The new milestone is the culmination of 11 years of hard work, and it paves the way for Elche-based PLD Space to launch its reusable Miura-1 rocket before the year's end. In a tweet, PLD Space wrote, "Full mission test successfully completed. Now, Miura-1 is ready to fly." The company conducted the test at Teruel Airport, and they aim to launch their Miura rocket from the Hernández launch facility in the south of Spain, which has been referred to as Spain's Cape Canaveral. PLD Space's full mission test took place during nighttime at Teruel Airport in the west of Spain on Wednesday, September 14th. The 110-second mission tested all of the Miura-1 rocket subsystems to ensure it is ready for launch by the end of the year. The test fired up PLD Space's liquid-propellant Teprel-B engine, which will lift Miura-1 into space. The mission, however, was focused on testing all of the rocket systems to make sure they were working correctly ahead of launch. In May, PLD Space put the Teprel-B engine through its paces with its second and final static fire test prior to launch. Miura-1 will be Spain's first rocket to go to space, but it will also be Europe's first reusable rocket, helping it meet the booming demand for small payload launches to low Earth orbit, LEO, spurred by the likes of SpaceX and Rocket Lab originally called Ariane 1. Miura-1 is 12.5 meters, 41 feet, tall, and it has a payload capacity of 100 kilograms, 200 pounds. As a point of comparison, SpaceX's Falcon 9 carries 25,000 kilograms, 55,000 pounds, to low Earth orbit, and Rocket Lab's Electron lifts between 200 to 300 kilograms, 440 to 660 pounds. The Miura-1 is fueled by a mixture of liquid oxygen and kerosene. The rocket will reach an altitude of approximately 153 kilometers before deploying its payloads into LEO. Its first stage will then return to Earth and deploy its main parachute at an altitude of roughly 3 kilometers. This allows it to perform a soft splashdown over the ocean, where a helicopter will come to lift it away. This test campaign is not only a milestone for PLD Space, but it is also a milestone for Spain and Europe. On the one hand, it is the first time that a complete flight mission test of a fully integrated launcher has been carried out. One of the most prominent companies which focus on reusable rockets for their many missions is Elon Musk's SpaceX, particularly with the currently available Falcon 9, which brought multiple missions already. For 2022 alone, it achieved a milestone for flying 14 consecutive times with its reusable launch vehicle, delivering payloads to the likes of NASA and the ISS, as well as its Starlink in orbit. SpaceX is currently dominating the private space industry with its reusable rockets, which already secured multiple missions and contracts with different companies, and it is undeniably one of the best in the league. However, there are other companies in the world with reusable space rockets, and it includes a take from China's Long March series, the Long March 8, known for delivering on its missions to space. Its reusable spacecraft only did 2 missions for its 2-year mission, but China claims it is a reusable vessel. Rocket Lab's Neutron is also a known reusable spacecraft that now aims to secure a contract for U.S. military payload going to orbit. The launch team PLD Space will now be in charge of analyzing all the data obtained in the qualification campaign and checking what changes are necessary to incorporate into the Miura 1 flight unit. Simultaneously, the operations team has already started manufacturing this launch unit, which will fly from El Arenacillo, Huelva, at the end of 2022. This vehicle, which will incorporate the lessons learned during the fire tests, will be completed in the month of October. After undergoing some final tests at the company's own test bench at Teruel Airport, it will be sent to Huelva for its inaugural flight. Don't miss out on the next science update. Subscribe and get your hands on the latest trends before the rest.